Okay, everybody, so in this video, I'm going to teach you the #1 secret weapon that it takes to lose weight. And so this is the most underrated tip that anyone has ever followed, but it is 100% necessary. And that is to weigh out your food on a food scale. So listen up, because this is actually super powerful. And this is the best way that I could actually explain how this works. And how accurate this works. So let's just say this, for instance. And this is one of the few things I actually learned in college. Is that, like, when you're shooting a rocket to the moon, for every 1 degree you're off on your compass, and for every mile you go, you're going to be 92 feet off the mark. So if you're shooting a rocket to the moon, every mile you go, you're 92 feet off, and you're just more and more off the mark. Now, the same thing goes with your diet. So if you're just 1 degree off on anything over the course of like your day, your week, your months, and your years, you're continuously going more and more off target. Especially if you're just trying to eyeball your food out, and just instead of weighing it out, you're just eyeballing everything. So this is your compass. The food scale is your compass, and it doesn't take but a few minutes to weigh out your food. And like, I'm talking like you can weigh out your first 3 meals in literally 2.5 minutes. So, and it's really, really, really easy to just do. So if you wake up in the morning and you're going to make your egg whites, for instance, you put your cup on this scale, you pour it in there until it says 8 ounces. And that whole process literally takes 10 to 15 seconds. And you just throw the eggs in your pan, right? So, but the food scale is going to be your compass to losing weight. And this is what's going to keep you on track to make sure that you get down to your goals. You can't just eyeball your food out. Like, for instance, if you have 1 cup of rice in your meal plan, you can't just eyeball 150 grams of rice and just think it's in your cup. Because like a cup of rice sometimes might weigh 120 grams, or sometimes it might weigh 117. So like if you're not even weighing your food out, you might not even be getting enough food. So the whole point of weighing your food out and following on to your diet plan is so that way you know that you're continuously eating the same thing every day and throughout the whole week. And then if something needs to change, for instance, if you're losing weight too fast, you might have to add in a few more calories. Or if you're losing weight too slow, you might have to take away a couple calories. But the only way you're going to know is if you're weighing out your food. You do your diet plan and you stick to your plan and you weigh everything out. Like, for instance, like, 8 ounces of egg whites, or 25 grams of jelly, 20 grams of peanut butter. We got like 5 ounces of chicken. So, I mean, weighing out all your food, 170 grams of Greek yogurt. And like the whole process of weighing stuff out only takes a few seconds, but it literally helps you out tremendously. And this is what's going to keep you on target. And for instance, going back to the scenario of shooting a rocket to the moon, I mean, like, this is going to keep you dead on the entire time. So, I mean, they're super sensitive. It's going to weigh every single gram that's in your food. And it literally only takes 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes a day to weigh out all of your meals. So this is what's going to keep you on track. And as simple as it sounds, it is the most important thing to do to keep you on track. This is your GPS. If you're in your car and you're trying to drive across the country, this is your GPS. Like, this is that important. So, and the food scale is only $20 on Amazon or even at Target. But I'm telling you that this is the key. This is like the map, and this is your GPS. Like, this is going to get you where you want to go the fastest route. And if you're just eyeballing food out, you're going to be, instead of going straight to the moon, you're going to go off target. And the more and more you do it, the more and more off target you're going to get. You want to get into the routine of just using a food scale and staying on course. So this is going to get you there. And so as long as you stick to your meals, you're going to hit your target. And so this is the only way that you're going to know that if you need to reduce food or increase food, this is going to make sure you're eating enough all day long, which is also part of dieting, is to make sure you get enough food. So all you got to do is weigh our food and then read your nutrition labels. And I explain how to do all this stuff in the next videos, but just weigh out your food so that way you're getting the right amount of food every single day. And this is the #1 way to keep track to make sure you get to where you want to go as fast as possible. And think of this as your GPS. So this is what's going to get you there the quickest route. So get yourself a food scale. I've used this for quite a bit. As you can see, it's got some wear and tear. So I definitely use this every single day. And this is what's going to get you losing weight the fastest. So make sure you get yourself a food scale, start weighing out your foods, and let's continue with the videos.